Hey everyone! So earlier this week, I went to a Mean Girls screening with a couple of my girlfriends, and one of them had mentioned that Mean Girls just has a really great number of one-liners, which I agreed. One of my favorite quotes from Mean Girls is by the gym teacher, and he says, "If you have sex, you're gonna get pregnant and you're gonna die." Now, I think that's completely absurd because if you're looking to get pregnant, similarly, if you're hoping to not get pregnant, then you really need to pay attention to when you're ovulating because this is prime time for the egg. The egg is in the perfect spot for the sperm to go and fertilize it. All right? So, if we track our period using period tracker apps, the period tracker app is going to say that at day 14 of our cycle, this is when ovulation is happening. Now, your cycle can be perfect and your day 14 can land on the day 14 of the app, but sometimes it's not always perfect. We ovulate on different days, or maybe we're not even ovulating at all. There are two great signs to look out for to see if ovulation is happening. Now, the first sign is looking at your basal body temperature. So essentially, as the hormone progesterone is increasing, it's also leading to a slight increase of temperature. Now, this isn't 10 degrees, it's about 0.4 to 0.8 degrees Fahrenheit. And so that slight rise in temperature is saying, okay, ovulation is happening. Let's get this show on the road or not get the show on the road. So if you're hoping to start tracking to see when your ovulation is, you want to be paying attention to your temperature. That means that as soon as you wake up each morning, you're taking your temperature and jotting it down. And then after, what you're going to do is look for a pattern to see when is the peak. Okay, so there are a couple of fertility tracker apps that do this. Your regular period tracker app might, but there are other ones that will go and actually chart it on the regular, BBT scales that a lot of doctors will go and use. The second sign is your cervical mucus. Now, we've talked a lot about our periods, so I think we're beyond, what's gross and what's not gross. As you become more fertile, our cervix will go and start release this fluid. Now, this fluid will go and act as nourishment to the sperm, and it will help the sperm, speed up and make its journey to the egg. So when you're using the washroom, it's a really great time to just pay attention to what your cervical mucus is looking like. Fertile mucus resembles that of an egg white. It's clear, it's sticky, it's slippery, it's stretchy, and all of these signs and all of these characteristics are saying, yes, okay, this cervical fluid is great. It's time to either procreate or not. Okay, but if you're noticing that your cervical mucus doesn't look like that, like it's more clumpy, it's darker, like it's, not meeting these characteristics of the fertile fluids, then that's something to keep in mind and to pay attention to because there might be a chance that you might not be ovulating as well. So if you're trying for a baby and you're noticing that there's no rise in temperature and this cervical mucus doesn't exist, then those might be red flags to make you think like, okay, I need to go and get this checked out. The fertility tracker app that I'm talking about is taking charge of your fertility. So it's TCOYF, and if you type that into the App Store, you'll be able to find out. And so what you can do is, track your cervical mucus on there, track your temperature on there, and start to determine if and when you're ovulating. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. So definitely send them my way, either through Facebook message or on my website. If you found this video informative, please like my Facebook page. All right, everyone, talk to you later. Bye.